All right, welcome back everyone to another LEGO Star Wars video. And today we have a couple things to talk about involving some new 2024 stuff, as well as some supposed leaks for 2024 summer, and that is definitely in quotation marks. We will cover those at the end of the video. I'm going over are they real, are they fake? You guys have probably seen them posted around today, and I'll give you guys kind of my truth and what I know about them, like I said, towards the end of the video. So first up here, I do just want to show you guys this. We do have a more clear HD image of the next LEGO Star Wars paper bag. If you guys are in the European countries, you guys pretty much know these, and this should be coming late January 2024. And we had a very blurry image of this a couple videos ago, but now we have an HD image and pretty much full confirmation that it will just be the exact same Palpatine minifigure from the Emperor's throne room, which is very awesome. That is a $15-20 minifigure on Bricklink, so to be able to get it for €5 or €6 out of a paper bag, definitely great for any collectors that say don't want to buy that full set, or just for a value sake of getting a $15 minifigure for $5 or $6. Doesn't go wrong. Can't hurt to pick up a couple extra, but definitely a nice thing to know, and not too bad of a start for 2024. Like I said, I do have a strong feeling that just like this year, probably not February, since usually they don't do minifigures back to back, but I do have a feeling probably like March or April of next year, we could possibly be getting a Shock Trooper paper bag, or possibly even a regular P2 white clone paper bag, just based off the fact we got the 2/12th one earlier in 2023, right after the ATTE. So there's that, nice confirmation there. Next up, we have a couple things that Falcon fan, 1414 Falcon fan, actually posted over on, I guess this is the LifeBricks forum. I'm not too sure which form, but I would assume one of the Star Wars ones over there. And he actually did publicly say some stuff, so now I can kind of relay it to you guys. So he said right here a couple things, okay? First thing is the Darth Maul next year, that he did hint at in the ACOP stream that I covered a couple videos ago. He did confirm the Darth Maul minifigure is not an anniversary minifigure. Okay, so that's number one. It's not going to be an anniversary figure. It will be coming in just a regular set. It will just be a regular minifigure, in a regular set. We don't know, is a play scale, is a brickhead, is a polybag. We don't know that much, but we do know it's not anniversary. And then he also confirmed in a different post saying that it is not a Rebels Maul. It is just a original Maul, and I would assume episode 1 Maul, episode 1 with maybe a Sith infiltrator. That's one of those things where, like I said, Maul doesn't really have too much variety in his outfits, if we're not including the Rebels outfit, which we've never gotten before. And some people in my last video were saying, there's like 3 or 4 of you guys. I'm surprised, no knock to you guys, but in case you guys did not know, that shirtless Maul polybag, this one right here, this is not a Rebels Darth Maul. This came out in 2012, first off, and the first appearance of Maul in Rebels was March of 2016. So just fundamentally, that's not a Rebels Maul. That's just a really badass, shirtless Maul, which I'm kind of surprised the LEGO even did, but it's technically just kind of like expanded universe Darth Maul. That's not a Rebels version of it. So we've not gotten a Rebels version of Maul yet, and looks like we're not getting it next year either. It looks like it will just be a regular Maul. I would assume episode 1, and if I was a gambling man, just said and done, there's only so many things Maul can be in from episode 1. I would lean on the fact of a Sith infiltrator, and I will say that I don't think it's going to be in the summer. I'll leave it at that. I think it's either going to be March or May. If we do get a Sith infiltrator, who knows, but that's where I think that regular Maul probably will be, in a Sith infiltrator. But there's that. So there's some Darth Maul updates. Definitely leave your thoughts down below. What do you guys think that Darth Maul will be coming in? But let's actually get into kind of the main substance for this video. Probably part of the reason why you guys clicked on this, confirming or denying these, supposed 2024 summer leaks that originated, I guess, on Discord, and then it moved over to Reddit, moved over to, I saw it like on TikTok. Like, I got to admit, these have not gone like as widespread as something like this I think would have, but I feel like people probably just know better, or maybe they're taking it a little bit more, they're waiting until, they hear other people's opinions. But, this right here, I didn't even know it happened until I just, like, out of nowhere got like 5 or 10 comments in a row on YouTube, like just notification after notification saying, hey, did you see the 2024 summer leaks? They kind of mentioned all 3 of them. And I'm like, I'll say this, hopefully I don't get in trouble for saying this, but there's one of these, all right, one of these 3 that has some validity to it. Okay, so when I got these comments and these messages, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But then the other two things, I'm like, I've never heard of those. I've not heard any talk about those. But then I looked at it more, and now let's actually kind of break them down on this video. So these are very blurry, confidential images right here. So first off, here we have a little 2-pack right here. Presumably for $100, $110. It's a TIE fighter and an X-wing. And right off the bat, I will just say this one right here. Okay, these are just the exact same 2021 models right here. So, as always, preliminary pictures, confidential pictures, early stages. Lego tends to, reuse maybe some older models, reuse some older minifigure molds. Like, prelim pictures are not finalized images. If they have to make new molds for stuff or new prints, a lot of times that's not in the preliminary images. And, that's just because, they're made so far in advance and stuff like that. But, these are just the 2021 models. Okay, so right here, I mean, this is, a fake image right here. This right here, sure, I'm not saying the concept of the set is fake. I'm not saying that, but I am just saying right here, this actual image, I mean, this is not, a official preliminary confidential image of something we're getting in 2024. Okay, so here's this one. That's the first one. Knocked off the bucket. Just not real, nothing to it. Just forged, just fake. All right, so moving into this next one right here. This is supposed to be a Night Trooper battle pack, supposedly. So, this one right here, of course, you can tell, and the left over here, that is a Rebels Darth Maul. I think that's just one of those just very, just basic, kind of stock Google images of a custom version of it. There's only so many Rebel Darth Maul customs out there, and I think I could probably find the exact image that this was, kind of based off of or photoshopped onto. But we do know, just right off the bat, we're not getting a Rebels Darth Maul, let alone an Anniversary Darth Maul. So that kind of sidelines that part of this supposed confidential leak anyway. Second off, what we can see here too is a little bit harder to tell. Okay, on these confidential logos as well, you can see it a little bit better on this one. It technically says 2023. It does not say 2024. Confidential. So this is just the 2023 version of the confidential logo, just photoshopped on here. And quite frankly, the rest of the set, I don't even know what's what. I mean, it looks like there's 3 Night Troopers possibly. One like on the middle little thing, one standing down here, and then like one over here like on some sort of gun or something. But so just like the first one, this one is a completely fake, forged image. This is not a real confidential or preliminary of anything we're getting next year. And then lastly, probably the most like interesting for me, and kind of the most like ironic, because I feel like, again, a lot of people have kind of spoken about this, and like here it is, coincidentally, it is a V-Wing. The V-Wing model itself, from what I can tell, looks really great, but I just don't doubt for a second that's just someone's mock. Same thing here. You can tell the confidential number is either 2023 or possibly that's even 2022. So that kind of gives it away right away. That is season 1 Wrecker. So you would assume they're not going to go back and do season 1 Wrecker for a season 2 or a season 3 set. I'm not too sure who's in the middle. Probably it's a TK Trooper. And then over here it looks like we got that either looks like Crosshair with gray hair, with no helmet, or possibly Omega. And then it also looks like over here they tried to do a young Leia, which matches up with the leaks. We are getting a young Leia anniversary minifigure next year, but that just doesn't look right. And just bottom line of it, this image is not real. So there's those 3 images right there. Again, a lot of you guys messaged me about it. I want to, and look, a lot of you guys ask me why I make these types of videos, and the thing is, and the truth of it. All right, hear me out. All right, I'm going to break this down one time. I'll probably have to cover it more in 2024 and stuff like that. On some of these occasional fake leaks that come out here, there's a big fake leak maybe once a month or so. You know what I mean? Like where it truly is something that like, semi looks real. Some people can get fooled. It makes its way around, 25 TikToks, 25 Facebook groups. And it probably does trick, or at least it's probably seen by thousands of people. And even if, 10 or 15% of those people, get fooled, I mean, think about it. I mean, the whole purpose of making a video like this, first off, there was some real stuff at the beginning, but, to actually cover this, put it in the thumbnail, put it in the title, is for the people that were wondering if the pictures are real or fake. So they click on the video and they find out by the end whether or not they're real or fake. Okay, that's why I make these. Like, rather than have you know, those couple hundred people, those couple thousand people think that we're getting a V-Wing next year, and, you know, continue to ask everyone and put in comment sections and, you know, ask me, hey, look, you know, you see that V-Wing leak, you know, is that real? When's that coming out? You know, it's, you know, July of next year, and they've heard nothing else about it, and they're like, yo, whatever happened to that V-Wing leak? Like, the videos like this are for the fact of, look, like, if you saw these somewhere on the internet and you wanted to, you know, just understand if they were real or fake images, like, this is that video for you. You get what I'm saying? So that's that. I mean, again, it just is what it is. You know, the only way people are going to be able to find a video like this with these images to get those answers if they're in the thumbnail and title. Like, that's the whole reason. Okay, so there's my reasoning behind that. But bottom line of it, this is a video that, you know, sadly I got to make. I don't really like covering, you know, this type of stuff. I wish, you know, some of these fake leaks sometimes are fun, okay? Sometimes they're kind of funny, but stuff like this, man, I feel like it's really going to pick up more and more with this, you know, fake stuff that, you know, look, man, I mean, dude, there's still people, there's dozens of comments I see every day. You know, Z95 Headhunter with, you know, 327th, like, man, dude, this fake stuff just fools so many people. And, like, I don't blame people. Like, you know, if you're not in the space that much, like, if you're just watching the occasional, you know, video once a week, and, like, you're not keeping up and stuff like that, I don't blame you. But it's like, you know, the more I see people fooled by this fake stuff, the more I just feel like I have to come on here and, you know, say this video gets 25,000 views. It's like, if I can just even help, like, a fraction of those people, you know, a couple hundred people just, like, understand, like, don't get your hopes up for, like, a V-Wing next year. Like, this confidential image is not real. Like, I've done my job at that point. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys, so there's that. There's the little end, the tangent right there. I just had to kind of say that because, again, I get the occasional comment here and there, like, hey, you know, why even make these videos covering these? But it's to give people the truth. So what I do want to say is tomorrow I will have a full recap out of everything we know going into 2024. Probably be a pretty long video, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I should be doing a live stream tomorrow evening, too. All right, so with all that being said, guys, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys, and stay safe.